I come pick it up. You feel me?
Bia, shout out to Bia. She just
So,
joined us.
Yeah. Revamp is putting together a Fortnite event.
We're gonna do this.
It's already decided.
We have till next summer. It's going to happen.
It's gonna happen. So yeah, Fortnite event. Any artist, I might as well just say any artists who have some businesses that they want to have shouted out or something
Businesses,
like that.
music.
You know,
Tap in.
for sure. We were supposed to have some food that we were supposed to test out, but I guess that didn't happen. We were supposed to test out we were supposed to test out this week.
This week?
Yeah.
I don't know. We didn't get nothing this week.
Because we already did the cheddar burger, right? Did we do the tacos too? We did the
Burger
KFC
King?
taco?
Burger King.
All of them.
We gotta we're gonna probably have to get some Wendy's breakfast.
Wendy's breakfast. We also said that we were gonna tap in some black restaurants, black-owned businesses that's serving food and whatnot. We want to tap in with them. So if y'all know any restaurants, black-owned restaurants, send them our way. You feel me?
I think it's Alina Soul Food in East Oakland that I want to try. It's Alina Soul Food. I've actually picked up there when I was doing my deliveries and shit. So I do want to go there and try their food.
And our goal is to try some of the food here live for you all.
What else is there? There's Quick Bite in downtown Oakland. There's Quick Bite, I believe that's black owned. We can get some. That's like a fish and chip place.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's pretty good down at that place.
That sounds slam.
So yeah, if you know somebody who's trying, you got a business trying to get up off the ground, or if you're an artist who's trying to get up off the ground too, you know what I'm saying? Based on, because I'm not playing anybody. Your shit gotta be dope. I'm not gonna front it. Your shit weak. Your shit ain't gonna spin.
We're gonna let you know.
Yeah, like this ain't
What
the
you
radio.
paying us and everything.
This ain't the radio or nothing like that. If your shit is whack, I'm not playing. So, but if you are an artist and you are confident in your work and you confident in your skill level, send us some music and we'll show fuck with you. You feel me? And on that note, I'm gonna take me a shot. I'm gonna see if my people. We ain't heard no topic from AP yet. So AP, what we talking about?
That's facts right there.
That's so funny. Being that I gave like half the topics for the show so far, but
this show,
yeah,
bro.
Half the shit we've been talking about it, the nonsense that y'all be elaborating on.
We elaborate on nonsense, huh?
Right. What? 90% of the time.
Oh, my nigga, shout out my cousin Zeno, man. Come introduce yourself real quick, bro.
Oh, I am.
My family, my nigga Zeno, the real Renaissance man. You feel me?
Gotta show to that camera. Gotta say, oh, this one.
Yeah. Then that camera right there.
You feel me?
My nigga Zeno just dropped the single "Wake Up to Get Money."
My
Wise little Chris, we're gonna interview in a little bit. What you saying? I'm good.
So I heard it. I was talking to I was in the studio this weekend. Came across these niggas in which they was telling me a story about this father who so his daughter was dating this guy, and the father basically came up to walked up to the dude and was like, "Hey, if my daughter ever get out of hand, if she ever do anything, you don't put your hands on her.
Straight up.
You call me.
You call me. Don't touch my daughter."
Right? So the father said, "You call me," right? So the guy did call the father one day.
Yeah.
The camera angle.
Father came up there.
Thank you.
The father came up there on his Harley bike.
Seeing is believing on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Show my play system.
The father came up there on his motorcycle with a few of his other friends, and he ended up choking up the daughter.
For real, damn.
It was like, you disrespecting this man? It raised you to be disrespecting this man.
So he choked out his daughter.
Yeah.
Did she pass out or?
No, he
He
basically did to his daughter what the boyfriend would have did.
Yeah.
But still beat her ass.
Yeah. But the father beat her ass instead of the boyfriend beat her ass. How you feel about that?
You want to go?
They really, yeah. What happened? Specifically.
Because she probably needed her ass beat?
Well, wait, hold on. Like Chris Rock said, everybody deserves their ass whooped. Just some people you just don't do it to. Nobody above an ass.
Some people you
Nobody
just don't do it.
You just don't do it. So she might have needed her ass beat. The question is, what I have done? That's the question. So, okay. So now, he's for sure is. But I mean, like in a general sense, I think that's kind of crazy. It depends on their upbringing, how his brother raised. For him to do that, that seemed like some crazy shit. Like I don't know anybody who consider themselves like a civilian. I don't know anybody like that who can choke their own daughter out. That's some crazy shit. That is some crazy.
Nah, bitch, leave this man alone.
Well,
I feel like
that's a bad position.
That woman need to get out of that situation pronto. So the fact that her nigga that she confided in is a snitch, first of all.
Ooh, that nigga's a snitch.
Wait, how's he a snitch?
Because he's tattling on her.
It's not snitching unless the motherfucker got a badge on, bro. That's not snitching.
So if the nigga would have just put his hands on her.
We were kids that was snitching.
We not kids, no.
If a nigga,
okay, you're right, tattling.
It's not tattling.
That is tattling.
It's not, bro. You not considered a snitch or rat or anything of that nature unless you talking to somebody with a badge.
Yeah, if you go tell somebody mama on them, bro, if you see a kid tripping out and you go tell their mama on them, bro, that's not snitching, bro. That kid needs to be checked, bro. Their mama needs to know what the fuck their kid is doing, bro.
That is not snitching. Not at all. If the nigga wear a badge, then yeah, you snitching. But if the nigga
the people you care about, they sometimes need to know what the fuck you doing, bro. Cause you niggas be out here just doing shit like y'all ain't got the people out here that care about you.
Homegirl should get out the situation though, cause like she don't have nobody in her corner. She just fucked. She's fucked up.
I kind of feel like homegirl need to make sure she just tread lightly, you know.
That's a bad situation. You can say that a lot. That's a bad situation.
Don't disrespect that man.
Tread lightly.
Don't disrespect
that
him.
Is a bad situation.
I mean, is it a better situation than the man actually beating on it himself?
It's a bad situation because for one, she in the corner, bro. Because more than likely, like if that nigga already willing to choke his daughter out, she probably don't have she don't have a pot to piss in, bro. When it come down to something being done wrong to her, bro.
Or what if it's just the father just look at it as he's disciplining his daughter.
He choked her out. Like, bro, that's crazy, bro. He choked her?
I mean,
there's only so much you can say right now.
Came in there with a belt?
Bro, for one.
Mind you, this is his daughter. He disciplines his daughter.
I mean, to be honest, though, it's not...
People look at
the parents' business.
People looked at the people who was whooping their kids and was like, "Oh, you whooping your kids? You hitting them? You shouldn't do that."
All right, look, it's like this: when you're an adult, your relationship is nobody's business but your own. So it's not even his place to come through and choke her out.
So if that nigga beats on his daughter, then it's not his place to go over there trying to protect his daughter, because that's none of his business.
No, for sure you protect your daughter.
No, Sin. You gotta understand what's being said.
My mom's place to try to come check me if my girl called her talking about me. It's not your place. Don't come talk to me about that shit. Now, if I go to mom's and like, oh yeah, old girl, she like putting her hands on me, she's stealing money from me, whoop, and I'm coming to my mom with the intentions of, hey, I'm trying to leave this relationship and I need help. And that might be a little bit different. She coming to her dad like, hey, this dude's abusive. I'm trying to leave this relationship and I need help. And then he come protect her in that fashion. For sure, you protecting your daughter. But just to come through and choke her out over what the nigga said, and who knows if the nigga was even telling the 100% truth. Like, you don't even know. I'm like, that's crazy, bro. So that made me think, like, bro, there's some deeper shit to that.
I'm sure it wasn't just like, I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt. In my head, I don't see it just as just rash. But mind you, I wasn't there at this situation, so I don't know exactly how it went. But in my head, I don't see it as a rash thing, as me just busting the door and just start choking her out or something. I'm sure he probably figured out what the hell was going on. Maybe. I don't know. But when we was talking, I was like, I understood the situation. It made sense.
I tell you like this. I was just telling you about a situation last week where the old girl got snatched up and she didn't even do nothing.
By the nigga though.
And that was some foul shit. Like, bro, what you do that for? That shit was crazy. So,
well, all right. So, okay, let's say the choking isn't excessive. Let's say just you for me just replace all of that with just disciplinary action, whatever that may be to you. Whatever disciplinary action means to you.
No dick.
Whatever disciplinary action means to you as far as your child goes. To see why.
I'm gonna try.
Should there be disciplinary action?
So you raise your child not to disrespect.
As an adult?
You see your child
as an adult or as a teenager?
Period, bro. That's it. I feel like, bro, if your child reaches a certain age and you don't see him as your child anymore, you don't see that child as your child anymore, bro. I feel like that makes you a shitty parent, bro. I mean, whether they're an adult,
how you doing
a kid, bro.
You doing my life?
I feel like your child is your child no matter what, bro. No matter how old your mama is, bro, that's still your mama, bro.
How did you join my life without moving?
Some people,
that's hilarious.
You can't know how some people turn out. Some people do just turn out to be the exact opposite of how you intended to raise them. So sometimes, like a kid, you can see your kid as not being recognizable to you. I don't mean it's your fault. It's just that kid had his own agenda, bro. Like you couldn't stop that. But where was we at? As far as like
disciplinary action.
Yeah. I'm not. Yeah, as far as discipline, I'm not gonna discipline my kid over his relationship with his girl. Unless if she came to me like your son putting his hands on me, then I'd probably like, bro, I'm about to beat your ass. Only not because what you doing is wrong, but you embarrassing me because I didn't raise you.
You made me look. You made me.
So that's what it's more so like.
Yeah.
Like that. When they told me the story, that's how I envisioned.
But that's his daughter, though.
But that's when I was
like,
bro, son, daughter, you feel me? That's your kid.
Because I think the mama should discipline the daughter. Like it would be kind of tough for me to discipline my daughter.
As a single father, you still think your mother. Not saying you as a single father, but as a single father raising the daughter, you still think the mother should discipline.
No, that's different.
That's totally different. That's different. Totally different.
You have no choice, but you got to do that.
I feel like any parent should discipline either child, bro. As the mother or the father, you have a son, daughter, discipline them.
Oh.
They are both your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't just be like, oh, I'm not going to discipline him because you feel me, that's my son, you feel me, and I'm a female, I should only discipline my daughter, like, or I should only discipline my son because I'm a male, like, and let my daughter run and do whatever the hell she wants.
Mm-hmm.
They both are your offspring. They both carry your title.
Yeah,
they both continue your legacy.
There is no
they
double standard.
Representing you.
There is no double standard. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
So whether in a relationship with another man, whether out in the world, whether at school, even under your own house, they represent you.
Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
Because what we always say about females that can't keep a man, that always have you from me nigga trouble. She have a bad relationship with who?
Her daddy. That's what I said.
Because it's always a reflection of him, right?
Facts.
Discipline. Raise your kids.
But
teach them.
Choking her out.
Yeah, I said choking out is a bit excessive, but I did say like I also understood like where the father was.
But if you raise your kids right, you should, when they get older that age, you shouldn't have to choke.
Hopefully.
But some people,
hopefully,
like when you look at like serial killers, sometimes like the people around them, they assume like I thought he was raised right. He seemed like he came from a happy home. Like,
right.
Like you don't like sometimes you don't know if you're raising your kid correctly.
Right.
Because they have a mind of their own at some point. You don't really know what you're doing.
You have to listen.
You gotta watch them niggas. You gotta really watch them niggas. Like peep their behavior and shit. Like peep patterns about them and shit like that. But just cause people get this whole idea like, oh, he had everything he wanted. Nigga, how do you know? How do you know he had everything? You equate that with material shit. because he
bought
had
him all
places
these
free.
toys. You thought
He had
that's
the
what he really
toys and
wanted.
bills. So you, in your mind, you think, oh, he should be happy. He had everything he wanted. Nah, nigga. Like, he needed somebody to talk to that. He needed somebody to talk to. He needed somebody to learn from. And he had nobody to learn from.
Right.
You gave him all these distractions, toys, cell phones, tablets, fucking game systems.
Because every kid got a tablet now.
All this shit, you gave him all this shit, and you think, oh, he came from a happy home. Nah, nigga. He just came from he came from a home that had it, but that nigga probably fucked off in the head because a lot of parents, what they do is they substitute themselves with all these gadgets. I don't gotta raise you no more. Huh? Play with your tablet. Go play your game. Go watch Netflix. Play on your phone or something. I'm busy right now. So you replace the aspects of your job with these electronics. And then when your motherfucking kid snap and go John George some shit up, you don't have a clue why he did that shit. Or why she did that shit. You don't even know. I thought he was happy. I thought they was that nigga been fucked up since he was 5, bruh.
That's
You
why.
didn't even know.
That's why I say C surprised me. Because all he knows is television and video games. All the
This
pop
nigga is a
culture.
trivial nigga, bruh. He knows all the
She's
shit.
like, bro, you ain't going crazy yet?
This nigga, bruh. And about shit you would
Your
never
parents for
expect him to
sure
know
just
about.
sat you in front of the TV watching random shit. Go watch this. Get out of my face. Go play this.
You get hella likes right there.
Yeah, because we know. They know. They know.
That's Amy. Shout out to Amy. On another note, Shameless is a good show. Check out Shameless. You think your family's dysfunctional? You don't know what you shouldn't be ashamed of it after watching this show. Shameless.
This
Good
nigga's a
show.
pitch man now, bro.
Good pitch.
This nigga giving pitches for the show, for other movies, bro.
It's a good show. You like Shameless.
It's a show about dysfunctional families.
Yeah, no, it's a show about one dysfunctional family. One big dysfunctional family.
Yeah.
Completely dysfunctional. Dysfunctional isn't even a name for it. The family is completely irate, bro. You'll never think that they was a family, bro. It's bro, despicable, hilarious, serious.
It's dramatic.
It's everything,
dramatic,
bro.
but it's the show funny.
It's everything. It even have a bit of romance in there.
Yeah, that's in
Bro,
there
it's
too.
everything, bro. The show is awesome, bro.
Pretty good show.
I kid you not, you'll love the show.
Netflix?
But yes.
Yes.
Fucking
It's called
hilarious.
Shameless.
Shameless. Used to come on HBO or Showtime.
Bro, when I say, bro,
Good
it's he's not lying, bro. It's a
Good
great
show.
show, bro.
Good show.
Everybody should watch Shameless, bro. Shameless is that show, bro.
It's a good show. I'm in second season in right now. Very good show.
Bro, I seen all of them, bro. That shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I do need some new shows.
Yeah.
Because
That's where inspiration comes from.
all I've been watching is like The Office. And
I finished that.
You
That
been
shit
watching
go
The
crazy.
Office?
I fuck with The Office. Hella tough.
Like from the beginning, you been. Yeah.
That shit go
That shit go
crazy.
crazy.
I started watching Parks and Recreation.
That's my shit right
Bro,
now.
that nigga
I'm on a-
Aziz Ansari, bro, is that nigga. I love that nigga.
I'm on a
that
third
nigga's
season.
so
I'm on
fucking
a
funny.
third season of that right now.
Bro, that
Shit
nigga
go
Aziz
crazy.
is so funny. That nigga said him some Soldier Boy tell him. He said them some ditties right there. Yeah, I just tell him the flowers is the name of rappers.
You know what movie inspired me though? The movie inspired me was The Trap. I just seen that movie.
On Netflix?
I haven't even seen that.
Good
yet.
movie.
I love that movie.
Good movie. I told you what Mike Epps said on
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I want to see a bitch uterus. My money, goddammit. That nigga was sick.
I haven't even seen that yet.
I want to see you.
But it was hella inspirational, bro, because it made me think like
All black cast.
Yeah, it was all black cast. And it just
You
made
just
me
went to I did that too, huh?
sexy. But I'm just wondering, like, bro, like how they just did it with the chicken joint. It's just like, why can't we just have a restaurant employed just for people who look like us? That's just booming. Why we don't support each other like that?
That's Atlanta though.
And yeah, because they got that in Atlanta.
You
It's a
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Sin.
talk
Black
about
people
it.
coming
Sin,
together.
I'm not,
Talk
bro,
about
people come
you get
together
off
on
the
a regular.
airport. You get off the airplane, Sin.
That's Southern
The
hospitality.
first thing you see is black people.
Black people. And all the restaurants at the airport.
It's black people.
Black
bro.
people. All the
We're not-
restaurants,
we're
you know, the
not
little
kidding,
restaurants,
bro.
McDonald's, Popeyes,
Black people
Chick-fil-A.
is
It's
everywhere.
black people
bro.
everywhere.
Running shit.
The whole airport is black people. Atlanta.
Atlanta,
airport.
black people got all the businesses, bro.
For sure. That's Atlanta. So that's why that shit going on. That's why the trap was filmed in
Filmed
Atlanta.
out there, bro. We can't do that shit out here because we look out here, we see a bunch of. I was working with a black. I was working at my last job. You feel me? It was a black nigga that I was talking to, bro. He gonna tell me we need to. Our issue is we got too many blacks up in here. I was like, why you say that? Because you see what we don't. We don't even. You feel me? Just making up all different types of excuses. As if he's not one. As if he's not one of the niggas that barely work, bro.
A lot of black niggas are like that. The Weezer like that. He one of them type of niggas. Like you downplay black niggas like you ain't one of them same black.
Bro, you see a group of, you see a business of black niggas, you like, oh yeah, I'm not going in there.
Yeah. That's how he is.
Bro, we don't
Which
even
is
like to
stupid
pay each other a little bit, bro. We don't even like to pay what we owe, bro. Let alone paying for, you feel me, products that we serve, bro. We'd rather go pay $800 for an iPhone, bro. Than to cop a $20 shirt off my nigga, you feel me, that's trying to push some shit for himself, you feel me?
Speak on it. We're speaking on unity in Atlanta. What you got to say about it, Chris?
Oh, I got something to say about that.
You feel me?
Go ahead, spit your piece, man. Spit your piece, man.
Let me get a check.
Okay.
Let me get y'all a couple.
Do my nigga in. Do my nigga in. You screwed over.
No, see what I
I'm sorry. Maybe you screwed over.
You
heard this nigga talk to me, bro.
I think black people, see, this is the thing about black people sometimes. I feel like we support each other, but we don't market for each other.
That's what it
And
is.
I mean that is like, for instance, most of our weed connects might be a black dude. You would support that because you smoke weed, but a black person, we got to understand, like, white people will market the thing, or I don't want to just make it a general race thing.
No, speak on that.
They will target us. Yeah. They would know that we like hip hop and urban looking shit, like clothing, and they will make their clothing to look urban to be more attractive to the black man.
That's exactly
You know what I'm saying? But a black man won't think like that. You know what I'm saying? He just makes some shit and be like, "Nigga, fuck with me," because I'm black. And then that also gives off the perception of, we got a perception of when we see another black man, he should judge me.
Yeah, that's
You don't expect the white man to judge you, the Asian man to judge you. But you see me in the store, you be like, bro, what's up, bro? Fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? It's the first. We gotta come at each other like how we would come at them. You wouldn't go in there into the Asian restaurant and be like, what's up, bro? Judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you would come and see in my business and you would ask for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we gotta change that perspective. You know what I'm saying?
That norm.
If a black man got something, treat him like you would go up
like
in
there.
You can't go in there and treat him just because he a brother and he probably from the hood and understand how we coming. Don't treat his business like that.
Nah.
Treat his business like you would treat Foot Locker.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You know you ain't tripping. If Foot Locker don't, oh man, I'm short a couple dollars. You're not gonna go in Foot Locker for them J's a couple dollars and expect them to give them to you. But because I'm selling my own brand, you feel like if I want the 5 and bro, you wanna take this dub? Oh, that nigga Boosie, he wanna take that dub. We gotta change that type of perspective.
That's a norm.
And we gotta understand that we let other people capitalize off what we like. And they'll watch that and be like, oh, so they like this fried chicken. Let me make a KFC. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they like coming with the snapbacks and the hats. Let me put a store in their hood.
I mean, but black people also have a good rep of succeeding as well. Like Soulja Boy video game console.
Like, I feel like a lot of black people, jump out there, and because of our popularity, if you know how to market it, it's all about your marketing and your promo. Yeah. Knowing that we are popular culture. Mm-hmm. Knowing that we make things hot. Mm-hmm. So if you base whatever brand, whatever thing you're trying to create, if you base it on that and project it and promote it into that field, you usually succeed. You know what I'm saying? Like when a black man that we all know, listen to his music or whatever, he might be an athlete and he come out with a shoe. We like wait behind it because we used to the black man that can play ball coming with a nice shoe. So we can, we own that. You know what I'm saying?
Try to come out with something else though.
We gotta just keep that same kind of energy to to kind of, you know, go into that. And you know what I'm saying? To kind of, we gotta attack that. Oh, he doing that? He writing a book? Let's support his book. Like
Right.
we would support his shoe line, you know, or his clothes line.
I think see, yeah, I agree with that. I feel like the only issue is like we lack unity more than any other group of people.
Any other nation for sure.
And that's why, because like, you know what it is, like I feel like when black people go into these like Asian establishments, or they're going to like these European establishments, they're going into them thinking that these people are superior to them subconsciously. See, we already look at ourselves as inferior subconsciously. That's why we ask for that jug, because subconsciously it's just like, bro, your shit ain't as good as the white man shit anyway.
Right,
Let me get that jug. You know what I'm saying? Your shit ain't as good as the yellow man shit anyway. Let me get that. So it's very, very deep. This shit is
gotta change that norm.
Exactly.
And
I feel like it come from being separated and not having a background. Like all those nationalities, they have like places where they come from. It's something that we can all hold on to. If it was something that we all kind of like a religion or whatever, like you can hold on to, like this is our culture.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing I felt like Black people in the United States was able to create as far as our culture was like hip hop. But at the same time, because we like behind enemy lines, we can't create nothing in their home and not have it available for them. That's like me cooking in your house and not letting you get none of the food.
Exactly.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so they feel like anything that we create out here, they gotta have dibs on.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm
That's their
saying?
culture,
Like, it's like, nigga, you in my house cooking this chicken. You can't sell chicken out of my house because you got the recipe. But if you cut me in, nigga, you can turn this motherfucker into a restaurant.
That's exactly how it is, bro. That's why the taxes and shit and all that.
Like, it's everything is, you know what I'm saying? And then this country.
Same thing with weed. Same thing with weed.
Yeah.
Same exact thing with weed.
As soon as they legalize it, now they gotta put three taxes on
it.
It
ain't nothing like the prohibition. It's the same as the prohibition was for alcohol.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
First
at one point in time, tobacco was probably illegal.
Because
You know
the
what I'm
alcohol was created, the beers was being created by the Germans.
But this country is not about right or wrong and having human beings just be good people, healthy. No. Fuck no.
No.
We trying to get a bag.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let these people want to drink and party and kill themselves and live fast and spend their money just recklessly.
That's what's considered problem.
That's what, you know, that's what they say. That's a part of the agenda. Exactly. As long as you can keep people doing that in years and over the years, they gonna, you know what I'm saying? They gonna keep controlling the big business aspects. I just feel like as Black people, we gotta
value ourselves, value our people.
Exactly, and get more involved in the behind the scenes stuff that creates things. We can't just think, oh, I made this up, nigga. Everybody gonna get on it, and I'm gonna put in my Instagram, I'm a creator. Nah, you gotta do your paperwork. You gotta get on the business aspect. We gotta educate ourselves on those type of things they can't, in ways that we can control the things that we do create, the things that we do bring, so we can acknowledge that, okay, we made that. We can hold on to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take that from us. You know what I mean? So, I mean, like you said, bro, it's deep. It's so deep.
It's funny you said that. Shout out my nigga Cali May, Danny Schenkel. He got his LLC and he made a retail. I'm about to work in his store as a retail coordinator. But yeah, you know, that's how he started his LLC. He gave me a job and everything. He's able to put people on a payroll for buying his LLC, which costs about $700 altogether. So, you know, it's a little bit of paperwork, but it's for sure worth it in the long run, for sure worth it. So I know exactly what you're talking about. And the fact that I'm a part of it, all of us is a part of it because we know him personally, bro. So we all make sure we tap in with Deb.
And that's all. I feel like we got to just get involved in more. And like I said, we in some places we do support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, for example,
we only support each other when it's something negative.
True enough.
Like what you were saying, right? Okay. More like what C was saying, like we need to change the way we do each other and guide each other, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be next to impossible to do that when everything we support is to our detriment.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We support reality TV, which is to our detriment. Though that's negative.
We support the women that's out here stripping.
Money is against.
We support the niggas out here, you feel me, stripping and killing niggas and shit, you feel me, talking about all that.
Never change. Like, you'll never change how you feel about your people if you're still supporting everything that degrades your people. That can't work.
And I feel like it comes from like a poverty-stricken environment. Like we so, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Poverty keep you in that. Like you attracted to that because you see too much of that on the norm.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it makes it like when you see it again, you don't want to look. It's like it don't make you want to look away. It don't seem like, oh my God, like it just seemed like, oh, another nigga killed. And you just keep going on about that. Right. It's the human body, the human being will adapt in all situations, no matter what. They say we change and evolve over time, the way we look, the way we grow, and you know what I'm saying, like the people heights and all of that type of stuff. So you're gonna adapt to that. So and that's the negative thing. We gotta get up under, like, you know, and it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Because they making the almighty dollar. As long as we gotta chase that, we're gonna always be poverty stricken. You know what I'm saying? Because we come from a background where we don't have nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the
Like,
alternative to chasing the dollar?
Chasing happiness.
What does that look like?
Right?
It basically, I feel like it determines on the person. You know what I'm saying? And because most people, like, money gonna come and go, but the things you're gonna value in life are the things that leave once, and that'll hurt you, like losing a loved one. You can't get them back. That hurt, and that's a hurt that you never feel. So you realize that the people that you call family, the people that you love, it means more. When you in fucked up situations, you don't think about materialistic things usually. You think about your kids, your mama.
For sure.
You might think about the shit you like doing. Say if you like rapping or making music, or those are things you think about.
I can't do this no more.
I feel like that's a part of the things, like the happiness, the love in your life. That's what matter at the end of the day. And people gotta realize that shit. Because you can chase so much money, but they can make one item for your whole bag, my nigga. You can be like, oh, I want to have $2 million. They got a car that's going to be $2 million. One item, one purchase. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
to narrow your value down.
You can't just make it about money, because then you're going to chase something that it's never going to stop. You're never going to have an end. So chase peace, love.
How do you show somebody that? How you show somebody that?
That's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, because it's certain people, like, you cannot talk them out of chasing money.
And the cool thing about that is, you're right. You're right. It's just the most important thing, I think, and I believe is, they gotta chase. It's more so that before I cut, like, I feel like the people that we can reach, we must reach. You know what I'm saying? But the ones we can't, don't waste time. But don't feel that you shouldn't. To feel like you shouldn't, reach out to them or try to do your service or give them that game. Still trying to give them that game. They might not listen. It might fall on their ears. But you doing your part by giving that game out. The people you can reach is going to help.
I'm gonna tell you, bro.
Right? Is he the same way you think?
Shit,
I want to bring you back to the show, but since you finna leave, let's get on your album real quick. Let's talk about your album real quick so we can end this motherfucker.
Oh yeah, go get that 187, man.
What inspired y'all to make it? What's your favorite track on there? What's your least favorite track? What was the most influential song you like writing? How was the process of making?
We did all the songs together, me and my nigga Bari. And what inspired it really was, like, I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I was helping my son with homework, right? Just looking over his shit.
Yeah.
And he had a math problem. It was like 99 plus 88. And it equaled 187. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't really pay attention to it. I looked at it twice. I'm like, damn, that's funny.
That's awesome.
And I presented that shit to Bari. I told that nigga, we was chilling one time in the hood. I told that nigga, like, shit, let's do it. Yeah. It was nothing. You feel me? He was like, shit, you come with 5 beats. I come with 5 beats. And we basically did it like that. We just set up the sessions, nigga. We pulled up with a beat. I pull up with a beat. And we was working so cool. We worked so cool together because we been fucking with each other. And it don't take me no time to do that shit. I was feeling the vibe of everything he had. He felt the vibe of everything I had. Like, a lot of that shit, I just went to the lab. And once we played that shit a couple times, I just went in there and did that shit.
Yeah.
So,
your favorite song?
My favorite song, really, to me,
on your album?
All of that.
Okay.
I really like that one.
Okay.
I fucks with that one for real. That was produced by Trackmaniac.
Feel me? Your brother.
My brother. Kevon, Lil Kev, R&B. Look him up. One of the hardest R&B singers and
rappers. Me, legend in this motherfucker.
And another song that I liked was the intro.
Okay.
We just went back and forth and just spit some bars on
What inspired the joint album process? Was it D and Bizzle, California?
Yeah, I mean,
Nights, or?
yeah, of course. My niggas D and Bizzle had the joint album, and I was feeling the joint albums. And we seen a lot of artists doing a joint album, so I wanted to do a joint album with somebody I felt like was kind of like, you know, on my wave and shit that they talk about.
So street shit.
Fuck it, I'm gonna fuck with my nigga Bart. He was down for that shit, so we knocked that shit out. You feel me? Like, so it was real. It was cool, and we vibed on all that shit together, man. We did that shit together. We had sent those songs. You know, I might send him a beat like, listen to this shit, right? Oh yeah, I fuck with that. But we did everything together, so that shit.
Hell yeah.
Dope, man.
Say your Instagram, say how people can reach you and all this
Yeah,
shit.
you can reach me on IG, man. H-Team Lil Chris, Twitter, YH Lil Chris. Oh, Lil Chris YH Music, I'm sorry. You know, Facebook, Chris Money, man. You know, look me up, man. I got iTunes, all digital sites. Go get that 187 right now. That's YH Lil Chris and Birch Boy Bar. 187, all digital outlets.
Jizz on features.
Fuck with it. Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to work with whoever, man. I like all styles of music, man. And I'm really feeling female artists, so fuck with me. It's good, man. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all having me on this shit, man. Y'all stay kicking real shit.
Shout out my big cousin Chris.
I like that, man. That shit have people thinking, man. Y'all watch it. Stay tuned into that shit, man.
Revamp podcast. We're gonna have Chris back on the Revamp podcast soon.
Believe that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this real shit that we need to do. It's shit like this. Like,
Keep doing this.
You know, this game that you just listening to this. You know, whether you agree with it or disagree with it, it's gonna stretch that brain. You know what I'm saying? How you thinking? The way we need to be thinking in order to survive out here, bro. Because it's rough. And they don't want us here, bro. You know what I'm saying? Since we built this hoe, they don't want us here. That's why they built prison. Watch out.
And with that being said, though, we're going to go ahead and wrap the show up.
You feel me?
This is Revamp TV, the Revamp Podcast. Shout out to everybody on this motherfucker. Shout out C right here. Shout out myself, you know, Uncle Lonnie.
Shout out AP. He sparked the blunt right now. He can't be with us right now. Shout out Lil for coming in early, you know, because he got other priorities, but he made this a priority too. That's what we salute, bro. Thank you, cousin. We appreciate that, bro. Bring your fucking son. They want to hear about your son being a fucking excuse, nigga. Bring your fucking son, nigga. We signing out Revamp Podcast. Last genuine niggas left. You know what the fuck.
Next Tuesday, catch us.
Next Tuesday, bro. We here. We there. Tune in.
Yeah, fuck with this nigga talking about. We doing that Fortnite shit. Fuck with that nigga talking about. We doing that shit. So stay tuned for more updates. Stay tuned for more updates. We're trying to get a permit from the city. We already got a part picked out that we want to do the event at. So we already got everything picked out. We just need donations, participation, and gratification. You feel me?
Krishan, you play
right.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
If we made a big giant Fortnite game, would you involve yourself?
Yeah.
You wouldn't question the fact that you can't build nothing out of thin air?
Niggas ain't tripping about that in real life, bro. I don't care about that.
That's a
bro.
cartoon game.
Yo,
Bro, that's what I'm
bro.
saying, bro. He's talking about making a
Bro,
real life
bro.
Fortnite. You cannot build shit out of thin air.
Hold on, see, let me ask you this. If we had a park, right, and we had the park with like little places for you to duck and take cover at, and we had little blue Gatorades for the shield and stuff like that, had little fake bandages and stuff like that. You telling me you wouldn't want to play? If we had little costumes up and little Nerf guns for y'all. Exactly. Shut your ass up, nigga. I know what I'm talking about, nigga. I know what fun is. You supposed to know what fun is. You don't know what fun is, nigga. You don't know what fun is.
That's a Nerf Halloween fight.
It don't matter, bro. It's Fortnite themed.
Krishan,
Thank you.
Krishan, what is Fortnite though,
Thank
Krishan?
you.
Come on,
Thank you, bro.
Come on. What in Fortnite you doing? What are you
Body.
doing? Running around.
Body of the
That way.
episode. Body of the episode.
Surviving.
C. Thank you. Thank you.
That was a Revamp Podcast.
That was
Shout out
a-
everybody that came through. Shout out Lil Krishan. Shout out Zeno, the MacGyver himself.
That's what I'm
Shout out
thinking,
Demon
That's what I'm
Slayer.
talking about.
You feel me? Shout out everybody,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
Keep this shit going, man. The last genuine niggas left. The last genuine nigga left. ABLC. Follow me. Follow AP. Admin GEAP. Judge Me video coming real soon. All animated featuring me. Yes, it looks like Sega Genesis video game. Admin GEAP featuring ABLC. I'm done now.
Subscribe to Pretty PB coming soon. And follow me on Instagram, CEO_Pretty. CRIDDY.
Nigga, it's all about gang, nigga. Here we go.
So, say this real quick.
It's over.